decided that, you know, I don't need him to do what I have to do for my people inside the people. Honestly, it was out of courtesy because he's the mayor.
He could start with taking development in some communities, that is if it's not his interest.
That's what I'm doing now already. I'm engaging the communities directly. All I said to the mayor almost 6 months ago is that let's engage the community, let's sit them down so that we can derive a way in which people can protect the light. You can do your best to protect the light, people can stay still the light. That's okay. But at least let's arrange it in a way that, you know, but now he decided that, you know, he's not going to do that. I think that is his right. So I cannot do otherwise. But
he cannot impede.
He has no such capacity. He cannot do that. Okay. To impede me from doing what? He doesn't have that authority. He cannot do that. I have the constitutional authority to oversee his function. And the welfare of my people, no way. Nobody in Nimba can have that power.
Okay, we're about to move to the vice president, his recent, interaction. Well, let me ask you this, Honorable Bility. Since your formation, since you and others formed the Citizens Movement for Change, you got certificated, your party has been coming under barrage of attacks from Honorable Samuel Koga. The latest came from the Secretary General of the United Party here in Nimba County, Honorable Maurice Bono-Bese. The first thing he said, that your party, the CMC, is an auxiliary of the CDC. You don't need business. That's 1. 2, that you, Honorable Bility, is taking glory for the Bay Bridge, the Downbound Memorial Bridge that was built by the Bay people. He named all of the communities that, according to him, built that bridge, but you're taking glory for it. And further said that during the construction of the bridge, Honorable Samuel Goben Koga, Electoral District 5, contributed 5,000 United States dollars towards that project. You care to provide some information relative to what you just said?
He's a liar. It's unfortunate. Samuel Koga never gave me $5. Maurice Bono-Bese is he just want to make it so important so that I can respond to him. But I have program right here in Tommy for a road from Bowie, from Blapa, from right here all the way to Nassau. When I was dedicated to the Center of Queen Johnson, all the legislative cover scheme here. Samuel Koga donated $1,000 worth of fuel to that project. Nobody put $5 in that bridge. 5 cents. Dare anybody to tell me say they put $1 there? Nobody to you know when people have money on the billion be talking. I wish you never even asked me this question.
You know the party SG now.
Yeah, it's like, you know, what I'm gonna do with the party secretary general. I'm political leader of my party. I didn't know talking about he's chairman. The chairman is national chairman of the party. It's got to find time to ask me for appointment before he can see me. So that more going to be me coming to here. You know, everybody gets
you know, Chief, we live in a gullible society where people can just say things that other people wrong with. That was asked for that background.
That bridge is over $800,000 US. Not a dime of that bridge came from anybody. I defy anybody in that bridge. And we should be talking about that. We should be talking about that. That's all he has to say. Now what they can be passing in the never on the bridge, they stream to pass anything.
Check, you got anything to say before we move on to the vice president and his
before we move to the vice president, let me ask Mr. Bility this one concerning the issue of we'll come to the township issue, but let's talk about the district office. What's the state of it right now? Because more people here that you guess
the district office will be open in 2 weeks.
2 weeks from now.
Yeah.
Okay, that's good. You answered that clearly.
Because people be concerned it's over a year now.
We have installed air conditioner, we installed everything there now. Only the furniture will define the gate for the fence.
Okay. Now let's come to 2 questions I will ask you before we go to secret. One has to do with your front lineup.
And by the way, the pool asking me was this of it. What was the last district of it?
That is in the region. That is leadership.
But I want to keep the change.
Exactly. But this really, the people who did not care to have district of it 6 years, and the people now who want to know where there's district of it.
So yes, I'll ask you concerning your front lineup. I know the whole issue of Mr. Bility being intentional or serving. There are other people that are pushing you. But how far is it? How far, all of you, how far you going with your front lineups, your main men on the ground, those that you always put forth? And that's what happened.
And I think that question is in relation to recently, some of your supporters have been saying you not do too much for the district, you're doing too much for the country. You should look up to them now, directly.
I understand them, but we came here to do it for the people. And it's a sacrifice. We can't change that course, but we'll take some time to look at our own people around. But we can't change course. We'll continue to look at.
It's about the people.
It's about the people.
Okay, let's go to the issue of the principal for Johnny Voga High School. Since the other time you have the convention there at Johnny Voga, you are suspended by some member of the United Party through the Ministry of Education. How far is that issue? Because the other time you told that you're going to make sure that the principal come back to work.
The caucus has a meeting next week in San Diego. It's on our agenda because we met and decided that we will write the CEO to have the men restored. And so I spoke to the chairman about it yesterday. So he said that they will call the CEO in the meeting. We're having a caucus meeting.
You think it was a bad president?
So it's complete rubbish. It's wrong. In fact, Nyatwanye, who is a member of the caucus, said, why did they say, but it can be because I have the launch of my party campaign, my senatorial campaign in Hassan Hall. Just because I'm from the Unity Party, so nothing happened. That's what Senator Nyatwanye said.
And when you donated the vehicles to the health centers, you really rain praises on the health ministry for their cooperation.
They were very nice. The health minister is super. I've never met her outdoor. I communicated with her through WhatsApp, through phone call. So everything we asked her, she did it. Everything.
Okay, so let's now move on to recently the vice president spoke to Nimba and the country on where he stands when it comes to the upcoming senatorial by-elections. According to him, the best person to replace Senator Prince Johnson is Samuel Koga, and he's going to go all out to support Honorable Samuel Koga to ensure that Samuel Koga is the next senator of this county. Representative Bility, where do you stand? And you were one person calling on the vice president to stay away. Appear he didn't listen, he had to listen, and he's making his moves.
I think the vice president will be his right. I think so. I don't think that it's a smart political move, but it's within the right. He's a vice president of Nigeria. He has the right to choose a campaign for whoever he wants to campaign for. My only caution to him was that campaign is clean and counter-clean. If you're going to campaign and say stuff, if it is not the right thing, you will hear from us. And that's what I say, and I stand by that. But to cast his political capital, on behalf of Samuel Koga is shameful. Because this man has done nothing for his people. Nothing. What has he done? 13 years as a representative. He has done nothing. Absolutely nothing.
Maybe he may not have had the capacity to do it.
Oh, he has. The man, you see the man compound in Uganda? Koga got 5 houses in a compound in Uganda. One of those houses could have built the bridge that I'm building now in his district. But he doesn't care for the people. I guess, again, that's what I said to the people of Nimba. Voting for Koga sent a wrong signal, a very dangerous signal, that you can be a representative or an official of government do nothing, and then you will still be rewarded. It is a dangerous example. I think all of us should be here accountable for our obligation for which we were elected. He has been elected 3 times. He has nothing to show for it. And yet, all of a sudden, he wants the people to make him senator. I think it's bad. And I think that the vice president made a mistake. I honestly think so. You want to be president. We all know that. So why eliminating so many people? Why eliminating Garrison Hills? Why eliminating Ide Konglo? Why eliminating Mark Blumo, who has been by your side, who you asked the last time to stay out of the race and wait for next time. And he respected you and stay out of the race. You know, for all these people, for Konah, who refused to listen to you at that time. When you call all of us, you say we all should get out and leave the race for Nyatwanye. Because as vice president, you wanted to see the country balance. Konah defy you and went and join the race. And then you get me a lot for. You could be using that time as vice president to mend fences with Ide Konglo, to mend fences with other people in the country and bring everybody together and then say, look, I don't have, control over what each of you do, but I will stay out of it so that I remain the figurehead of this country. So for you not to do that, I'm disappointed. I'm really disappointed in
the vice presidency. He sees Konah as that strong voice, the disruptor, the man that's going to go there and spoil it, and then Nyatwanye will fix it.
What did Konah know? What is Konah education? The Konah play House of Edom, that book education, soundness. What sound decision Konah to have taken in Nimba? The vice president is not being fair. He's not being fair to Nimba country at all. Konah is not the proper representation of Nimba country. We have 6 other people in this race. We have Mark Blumo that we prefer as our candidate. We have Ide Konglo. We got Garrison Hills. We got T1OK. We got other good candidates. Then the Nimba people can choose among. You can't cast your lot on Konah. It's wrong. And I said to people, Senator Johnson did not choose Konah. Let me explain to you. After the election, Senator Johnson was interviewed and he said, you're not supporting Nyatwanye. Then I asked him, who you support? He said, Mark Blumo. Konah was running at that time. The only reason why he was forced to support Konah was the vice president took Mark Blumo out of the race. Mark Blumo is a respect for somebody. The vice president called him and said, stay out of this race. Wait for next time. Konah has, right here in the tone, where we sit now, that very program that is people talking about, he gave, yes, the college with them, talking about the man donated to preach. It was the Boeing and Blabber Boeing SN Road dedication when we were breaking ground for it right here. I invited Konah, I invited other people. Senator Johnson told me, if you invite Konah, don't invite me. If you invite me, because Konah is going to insult me and I will not accept to be insulted. I went to Konah, begged him, I said, I beg you. The old man has asked me that he wants to come, he's coming. I want to gain the assurance that you will not attack him. Konah promised me that he will not attack Prince Johnson. He came here and attacked Prince Johnson. I was embarrassed. You went to my house to eat. Prince Johnson told me, I told you, if I saw Konah enter my house, Prince Johnson walk away and got in the car, he left. You understand? I think the vice president should never have done it. For whatever reason, you should have allowed Konah to go on his own merit. You are giving the Nimba people the far end of the stage. You should allow the people of Nimba, look, you are the vice president. You should allow the people of Nimba to make this choice fairly. If they want Eden, let them take Eden. If they want kerosene, let them take it. We in the CMC, we have said we want to partner with somebody that will not be influenced by what the mayor then doing to us today, where they are partying and telling us not to come to our program. We want someone who will go across the country, the country, spark development and bring it to us so that we can implement it. A partnership. And Mark Bloom is that person. I'm begging all Nimbayans, if you believe in what I'm doing, if you believe in the change that I'm bringing to Nimba, if you believe in the development that I'm doing, and if you want it in your community, I'm begging you, strengthen my hand. Strengthen my hand. Today is mayor they are asking not to come to my program. It could be worse tomorrow. They could start for that development that I have. I'm asking you, please, I may not reach to you, but election day, I beg you, do not, and I'll repeat, do not vote for Konah. There are a lot of better choices in that election. Our choice that we feel that we can work with to change the face. He has knowledge, he has experience, he has the expertise to help us to properly demarcate our country. Magblue is our candidate. And that's the candidate that we're asking you to please vote for when the time comes.
Okay. The vice president also, you have asked him to not attack, to not come after your candidate. And if he does that, you will go after his candidate or go after him. During his recent interaction with the media, the vice president said a whole lot of things about your candidate. He tried to underrate your candidate as not being, having the numbers, he's not educated. He wanted the man to start from the representative slot. You go start from ABC and so forth. You think it was right to come after your candidate in that form?
I think it was wrong. And I think that the vice president should not do that. You see, that's some of the things I'm talking about. If he gets in the election, he will make more and more mistakes like this. Mark Bloom is far more educated than Konah. Konah has no education. Then he show the proof of his education. How can you say that Mark Bloom is currently almost at the conclusion of his BSc at the Nimba University? He has 6 years or 5 years of experience as county inspector with almost impeccable record. Mark Bloom is qualified to be a senator. The vice president cannot say that Konah is the man who stood up in the chamber of the house and stood on the table and suspended him for 6 months. And man, you say he got more experience. You go in the Senate. The man who despise women. And then that the same man you want to go take to go sit in for a woman. Because the person who is the head of that place is a woman. I think the vice president needs to look again. I don't know the reason why he supported Konah, but it doesn't make no sense. And he's a smart person. I don't know why he's taking this decision. And to try to berate a person that has given you all the respect, it's just wrong. I think he should apologize to Mark, even if he does it privately. I think he should do that. It's not fair.
Okay, I think he should, apologize to Mark. But Mark has been his campaign, man, he's been running campaign for him. If you say Mark is not popular, how come he was able to make you win elections?
Exactly. You should ask me that question. This man has been every campaign that you've had. In every campaign that Jeremiah Konah has run beside the 2023 campaign, Konah has been against him. Konah knew that he had no chance in 2023 unless pre-Johnson. Jeremiah Konah supported. That's why he wanted that.
Okay, so when you came to, you made a statement, you had a press conference recently, and you spoke. It was, according to you, misquoted, misinterpreted all over this place. And you had, threatening the vice president and so forth. But the vice president had very good words, kind words to say about you when he was asked, related to that statement that you made, that you are his brother, you have your right. You think the people here, overstep this thing? That
you have the tape. You play it several times. I think the vice president listened to it too. The vice president called me. As soon as he landed in Liberia, I think he was on his way home from the airport. He called me. And he almost started laughing about it. Last week, Friday, he called me also. I went to his house. We sat down for like an hour. I don't have a problem with him. And I told him, I said, Mr. Vice President, this decision for you to cast your lot against all the other people that you could meet tomorrow, it's just bad. I told him.
Okay, so if you just join us again, you're listening to Truth Radio, special interview with Representative Musa Bility, relay on several radio stations in Nimba and outside of the county. We're talking variety of issues. The Honorable Mayor is responding to several concerns. Now we go to the campaign. Campaign is going to be officially open on the 30th. Okay. Say?
No, I said 10 minutes, please.
Oh, 10 minutes. Yes. Okay, 10 minutes. Yeah, so 10 minutes. But I'm asking what he's a busy man. The campaign is going to be open. People say you just look more, nothing happening. You ain't much for you. You're not engaging a representative by others who are carrying sound system, carrying stickers. What happening?
Now, lawlessness. I'm waiting for the campaign time. I like to work within the frame of the law. Our campaign, I will not even move from yesterday. From the beginning of the campaign all the way to the end, and I'll leave it there. 2-3 days I will spend out of Liberia. For the rest of it, I'll be here.
You have not announced your team, the campaign team.
Yeah, we're working already. They can be here. The previously used to say, you bring a bazooka, you pause it, then we'll come and take it down with our AK. Now, they can be here. That by election year. So this campaign is about strategy and it's about groundwork. Not about people taking, because they get free money all around here. It's not about people taking car. Nah.
And yesterday you said you were not allowed them to cheat.
There will be no cheating. They will not do it. They will not do it. I guarantee that they will not do it. All the plan they have for cheating will be dealt with.
Okay, so let's see if we can take the public representability. It's pressed for time, so let's do it 1 minute per call. At least we can take 5 calls. Ask representability any question you want. If you have doubt, the numbers are 0887-224-214, 0772-566-515. Be straight to the point. Make your put your concerns through. Good afternoon. Please go ahead. 1 minute. Thank you very much, Mr. Singapore. Let's bring on another caller this afternoon. Speak to the political leader of the Citizens Movement for Change, Representative Musa Bility. Good afternoon.
Hello?
Yes, good afternoon. You're live. Go ahead.
But the thing that is
Okay, you want to mention thank you. 1 minute per call. Let's hear you. Welcome. Good afternoon. Welcome.
My name is Hassan, Konah, I do know you from Great Country, Adress.
1 minute.
All right, thank you. First of all, let me appreciate the political CMC citizen movement for change. I think the VSC is coming, and we need to appreciate the honorable lawmakers who put their well yesterday by looking ground, in dishes and whatnot, to connect between the district and down the country. To be precise, because these are some political leaders, this is not a very factor. When you put a service between the big gun person point and down the country. The next intent was to grow fish on the river, and unfortunately, they called me. So we want to appreciate you for that. Now, when it comes to the by-elections, we are very clear and supporting the CMC candidate for our 5 years, our best president for this country.
Thank you. You made your point. 1 minute per call. Hello?
Yes. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Yeah, hello. There's a no call. I have
Firestone, go ahead.
Yeah, let me say thank you to our Bility. Let me say thank you for your new development in Nimba and the small boat. Then following your development in our country, we just want to answer to you. And you see, these are things that are not done, our people fail to understand. One was in law before, who some person representative were not done. I think people want to go and pick up a senator. I think it's for Nimba, and we are thinking about development rather than one party whosoever. If you don't develop the country, the people will not get what they want. All we are saying, then you keep care, then you could not explain the LNS, then they'll get space to all the Italian people who want to come and ask what people that have ability are doing for the people of Nimba. So thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you. You made your point. Let's take 2 or 3 more, then we call it a day. Representative Bility is pressed. Good afternoon. Please go ahead.
Well, I have to tell you, I say thank you very much for all the events doing or continue doing to or even Nimba or even when I did it, groundbreaking yesterday in all countries there.
Okay.
So,
The by-election, yes, quickly.
So now what I have to say is for the growth to support my people, I'm very happy. Even if it is now, I had a movement for my people now.
Okay. All right. Thank you. Thank you very much. Let's take the last one.
Hello?
Yes.
How are you, Nimba?
Yes, you were live on the radio. Speak to Representative Musa Bility.
Yeah, so good afternoon, sir. Representative Konah and the state of district number 7 and Nimba. We just want to thank you. My name is Sumaku. Well, on behalf of the people of district number 7, we want to thank you. And we encourage you to just continue and just focus and keep moving. Thank you so much.
Thank you. The bonus call. Yes, you're the bonus caller.
Yeah, good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Yeah, my name is Michael. I will join you from Gaza. I'm from the Bility Youth League. I want to use this medium to share the video. Thank you because he proceeding and he spoke to the Nimba people in this particular event, telling us what I think we need to do is actually right. Because our vice president, our opening on, have taken a step or a decision that would bring separation to the Nimba people. That would we deny it, we say it will not work, and we will not accept that because when we made him, we called him our father, so that something is wrong, and we expected him to be who we going to be, but this time around, he making us to see that we are not part of the society. So this time around, we have another father that will take us through. So the father is Hassan that have come to the Nimba people to tell them this is and this is Nimba that we have to make. So the leadership of the upcoming senator, is the best choice of the Nimba people that we
Thank you very much. Thank you. And that's how we're going to end the call. Representative Bility will continue to take us. You'll be here for all through that. But you listen to the concerns of the caller, most of them commending, except for one caller who said you're planning to bring division by forming a political party. And that was something also echoed by Koga, Lieutenant Sama Koga, say you want to bring confusion.
I don't know. I will, Koga, he had a party. He was chairman for PUP for 4 years. He had a own party, fighting Prince Johnson everywhere. That was okay. Vice President Konah resigned from NDR and joined United Party. That was okay. Council General Gonglo got his own party. That is okay. We have so many other candidates, right? That have had.
Yeah, Jeremiah Wapo.
He's a political leader of the party. That is okay. Mr. Harrison Conway was vice standard bearer for Liberty Party. That was okay. I was chairman of Liberty Party. No noise. That was okay. I formed a party, and now I'm the political leader. It's a problem. Enough problem. Nimba is now North Korea. Nimba is within the Republic of Liberia, the democracy. We choose what we want and the way we want it. And we insist on the kind of leadership that is accountable to the people. And that is not, it is a shame. It's disgraceful and embarrassing for somebody to call to say, forming a party as a Nimbayan is a great division in Nimba. You know what kind of bad signal you send it to the rest of Liberia? You know what it means to say that on public radio? I don't know the people who have control over Koga. They can tell you to just not say anything. Because everything that comes from his mouth is just foul. And he's continuing to embarrass the people who support him. But history will judge all of them. Thank you.
Thank you, Representative Musa Bility, for accepting our invitation to be here to talk on a wide range of issues. It has been a wonderful, wonderful interaction, Shetiri. All of the partner radio stations that air this broadcast want to tell you thank you so much. Thank you for listening. Representative Bility will be coming back here when the campaign is fully open to campaign for his candidate. On behalf of all of us, my name is Cyprian Colley. Let's leave it with this CMC song, the letter CMC Man.
CMC,